Abians have been deeply sensitized on their rights as enshrined in the Abia State Administration of Criminal Justice Law 2017. This comes as the Center for Transparency Advocacy has, in conjunction with the Abia State Ministry of Justice, concluded its 3-day training on strengthening access to justice for all in Abia. A training supported by ROLAC and funded by the European Union. Emmanuel Nwazue, Afia TV Bureau Chief in Abia, was part of the training and now reports.
The training centering on the rights of Abians and the effective implementation of such rights as encapsulated in the ACJL would not be complete without the citizens themselves. So, drawn from civil society and faith-based organizations, Joint National Association of Persons with Disability, JONAPED, Abia State Chapter, and rural communities, Abians are gathered here. They were taken point by point through the provisions of the law for a better understanding.
So you also have a right not to be arrested in place of another person. You have the right to be searched decently by a person of the same sex. And also know that the authority or institution who arrested you has the responsibility to inform your next of kin or relative of the arrest at no point. That is the right to engage a lawyer of your choice to defend you. You have a right to be treated humanly and decently. You have a right not to be arrested in case of another person suspected of committing an offense. Then you have a right to be immediately charged to court within a reasonable time as provided by Section 25. So you have your rights as a citizen during investigation to be immediately informed of the reason for your arrest. Please, it's very important that we invite this culture. In fact, I was a beneficiary of this particular aspect of ACJL, where cost was awarded to us because of an adjournment that the opposing parties sought for.
However, there is a need to review the law.
If it is possible for the law courts or a kind of special court to be created to be handling the cases of the persons with disability or any case that involves persons with disability, so to make it faster, so that the speed can be gained instead of adjourning. It is also a very big punishment on a person with disability who is coming to court.
And when you make a law, there is no penalty, no consequence. How do we expect that anybody will even take it seriously? Let's not go, and I think that these stakeholders will go and push for a review and probably get in touch with the members of the House of Assembly to see how soon we can review that.
Making her submission, the Executive Director of CTA, Engineer Faith Nwadishi, called for advocacy and engagement, charging the media to help.
We have just heard that the ACJL is important because it promotes efficient justice delivery and protects citizens' rights and ensure fair trials. That's what. And the other thing I added is it will also promote citizens' trust in the institutions and the processes. The police will go to people's homes around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and arrest grandmothers in the place of their grandsons or their granddaughters. Then if that is happening, the media is saying this, civil society is bringing it out, the media is amplifying it, we are putting that record. Just imagine that you can set up a scorecard to say, we want to begin to look at the performance of the police under the ACJL 2017.
Mr. Peter Ebule is a senior manager of the CTA in Abia State.
It is multi-layered. The first layer is to bring to the notice of people who are not aware of this law, because the citizens who are on the demand side are not aware that there is a law that protects their rights. Even if you are called either a suspect, there is a law within Abia State that protects their rights. Their right to be interviewed within the ambit of the law, their right not to be handcuffed when they are not supposed to be handcuffed, their right to bail, their right to right of prosecution, even the manner and way they have been arrested. So access to justice law encompasses all this. The document is so broad, it's big. So we're working on a simplified version, which we have the draft, which is part of the things we discuss. So we're hoping to produce a simplified version that speaks to the language of ordinary man on the street, so to say.
Some of the participants spoke to Afia TV at the end of the training.
Most people are not aware of it. And these things will continue happening. A situation where Nigerians face police brutality, harassment, extortion, and all that from those that are supposed to be enforcing the law. And we are here to talk about administration of criminal justice law. Who are those people, the main key actors, the state actors, who are supposed to be in charge or lead from the front to ensure that this particular law is enforced, are the same ones, going against the law. And the question is, in a situation where we have these people running foul of the same law they are supposed to promote, what happens? I've seen the fantastic law, but then again, we need to see the consequences.
With this awareness, it is hoped that Abians will henceforth stand up to their rights as provided by the law. In Umuahia, Emmanuel Nwazue reporting.